Good afternoon, students. My name is M.S. Somshekar from Nilamika Girls High School, Sarigam. Today, I will go to teach you a poem from the 9th standard English, that is A Girl Called Golden. A Girl Called Golden is a poem written by David Bateson. So, David Bateson is one of the famous poets in English. He was born in 1921, lived up to 1998. He was an Australian poet and a photographer. He was not only a poet but also a photographer. David was well known among the network of children's authors. So he was one of the best writers for the children. And his friends who met at a journalist club at Sydney, besides writing poems for children, David interested in ocean theatre. She was one of the best poets for children, and also apart from writing poems, he was also a theatre, ocean theatre and photography. He has published children's poems in numerous magazines. His number of poems have been published in the numerous magazines and anthologies of his own. He has done so many anthologies. Anthology means a book of poems. A collection of poems in a book is called anthology. He has done such a poems. So he is very familiar for him as a poet. The present poem, A Girl Called Golden, is one of his best poems. This is about a prize. It's called Ode. Ode means prize. Written by our poet David Bateson on Betty Cuthbert. Betty Cuthbert, her original name was Elizabeth Cuthbert, an Australian athlete. Who she was? She was an athlete. She was the great sprinter and had won 3 gold medals. She has won 3 gold medals. How many gold medals she has won? 3 gold medals at the 1956 Olympics. And a 4th gold medal and a 1 gold medal in the year 1964 Olympics. Totally she has won 4 gold medals. She had 4 gold medals at 1964 Olympics at Tokyo. The first 3 were at Melbourne. It means the present poem, A Girl Called Golden, because she has won 4 gold medals in Olympics. So you already know what is Olympics. Olympics is an international games organized in different parts of the country. Most of the games, except cricket, are going to be played between the countries. It was started in Athens, ancient time. The modern Olympics was started a century before. It took take place for every 4 years. In the first Olympic that had in Melbourne, say in Australia, so in that Olympic game, she has won 3 gold medals, and 1 more gold medal was won in 1964 Olympics at Tokyo in Japan. So she was a great athlete. About that, our poet has written a poem, a prize poem, an ode. So he questions us, what makes her great? The poem is like this. Why did you read the first stanza of the poem? Why did you run when your schoolmates were walking? Why did you sprint if they stopped to run? Why did you train while others were playing? What was the secret that made it seem fun? The first stanza very simple. He puts the question. Our poet puts the question to the athlete, great athlete Elizabeth Cuthbert, or known as Betty Cuthbert. He questions us why she was above other girls. What is the specialty of this girl? Why? What made her to win 4 gold medals in the Olympics? He questions her. Why did you run? He asked Cuthbert. Why did you run when your schoolmates were walking? Mates means friends. Mate means friends. When our school friends were walking, just those age, in that age, her schoolmates know only walking, they didn't know what is running. When her schoolmates were walking, she was already running. It means she was ahead than other boy and girl of her age. Because while other schoolmates of her, while they were walking, they like to practice walking, she had already running. Thus he asked her, why did you run when other schoolmates were walking? Why did you sprint? Sprint means run very fast, very short distance. It means 100, 200 meters. So fast running, sprint. Why did you sprint if they started to run? And you have a clear understand? The first question, the poet asked the Cuthbert that while other schoolmates were walking, she has started running. Why? He asked why. The second question he asks, while others means her schoolmates were running, when they were running, she was in a sprint. While her schoolmates were walking, she had already running. When her schoolmates were running, she had a fast run. It means even in the second stage, she was better than the other boy and girl of her class. Then, why did you train while others were playing? While others were playing, our students were playing. While others were playing, why did you train? Train means getting training. When the others were walking, she had run. While others were running, she had a fast run. While others were running or playing, she had also already got training. How to run, how to finish, how to use the time, how to use my energy in the field. In this way, she got trained. What was the secret that made it seem fun? So it looks fun. What is the secret of your success? What is the secret? Why you are ahead than other boy and girl of your class, your classmates? Because in the first stanza, the poet gives the idea that even in her childhood, even in her school time, school age, she was better than the other friends. Because while other friends were walking, she was running. When they were running, she had sprint. She was to sprint. When they started to play, she already got training. So in all these 3 stages, we will come to know that Betty Cuthbert was above than other of her friends. That is the speciality of the girl Elizabeth Cuthbert or the Betty Cuthbert that we shows in the first stanza. The first stanza, the poet David Bates clearly says she was ahead of other boys and the girl in her profession. What was her profession? Her profession was running fast, sprint. In that she was already got trained while others were playing. She was such a good player she was. Was it the feel of the fresh air and sunshine? Was it the stir of the breeze in your hair? What made the coach recognize you was special? Was it because you had a courage and a spirit? He questions. The second stanza also, he goes on asking the questions. The poet goes on asking a question to Betty Cuthbert, why you are special? So he asked, you are running, you are sprint, you are trained. Why did you do this? Was it to feel of fresh air and sunshine? Why you are doing the just you are running? Was it only because to get the fresh air while running? You will get a fresh air. To breathe a fresh air, or were you running? And sunshine. The sunshine in the morning and evening, during the time, to feel the sunshine, to feel the fresh air, or you running? Are you running for this purpose or to get the fresh air and the sunshine? Was it the still of the breeze in your hair? Or the air was stirring your hairs? It is when the wind was blowing while you are running, the hair will get still. So was it because of this reason, that reason you are going to run? Last question. What made the coach? Coach means trainer. Who trained her? How to run, how to finish, how to use the energy in the field. Is a coach, a trainer. What made him recognize you are special? So there are hundreds of children. What made your coach recognize Betty Cuthbert as the special? Yes, really is special because when other boys and girls were doing at their age, she was trying above age. That quality of her made the coach to recognize Betty Cuthbert as a special child. Was it because you had a courage and spare? Because she had a courage. She was ready to do anything. She was ready to face anything at that age. Or spare. Spare means she was a lot of time to work on. For these reasons, did your coach recognize you? So she worked in such a way, even her coach recognized, yes, she is the best among others because of her special character, special quality. Because of her quality, because of her efforts, because of her skills, she had been recognized by a trainer or coach for the competition. Yes. Shall we move to the third stanza? Showing your will when the muscles were aching, long spell of efforts, and much to be learned, heeding the words that some others rejected, knowing that winning could only be earned. Winning could only be earned. So in the third stanza also, the poet says, what was the speciality of the Cuthbert? So Cuthbert, showing your will means our desire. So what was the desire? What will she has shown? When the muscles were aching. So when after practicing, naturally our muscles going to be pain. You have got some little pain in your legs and shoulders legs. So even so she was getting pain, she did not take rest. Even while she was aching, her muscles were aching, she shows her will to train more, run more, work more. That is the speciality of the Cuthbert. What is the speciality? So she is showing her will to continue her practice, though her body was aching. Long spell of efforts. Long spell of efforts. So how long did she practice? For long spell of, not for a minutes, not for an hours, long spell of efforts. So for during a long time, she worked on the field. That is one of her character of success. So what is the secret of her success? Her success was, she was at all the stage, she was above her age. And she got trained. She practiced well. She showed her will to win the game, even her muscles were waking. She worked for a long spell of hours, and much to be learned, heeding the words that some others rejected. She not only worked for a long time, but much to be learned. You have know what you have learned is not complete. You have to learn more and more. You have a curiosity in learning. You are a hungry in learning. Your hungriness in learning make you best. Because at the same time, the others rejected, heeding the words that some others rejected. What this teacher says. So what this guide says, what our coach says, they neglected their words. While others trainers neglected heed the words of a trainer, she followed strictly. That made her success. Knowing that, she very well knew that winning could be only earned. Winning could not be got by somebody, not by God's grace. It can be only earned by sincere effort, hard work. Only with the hard work, we are going to be earned. She has showed you. Because of these special characters, she became the winner in the Olympics. Four gold medals she was able to win. Have you understood? What do you learn in the third stanza? The third stanza, though she was aching a lot, she never stopped her practice. She showed her will to practice and win the game, even her body was aching. She did not work for a small time, she worked for a long spell of hours. And she, even after learning, but she thought, what I learned was very little. I have to learn more, I have to learn more. Like this, she was very eagerness in the learning, in the process of learning. She is always eager for learning. That quality made Cuthbert a great athlete. So, how much to be learned? Heeding the words, she listened to the words. Because some others, yet other trainers were heeding the words of a trainer, some others rejected. Some others rejected the words, but she has followed the words of a trainer. Because she knows winning could only be earned. There is no other way for success. It can be earned. It can only be earned. That's why she worked for a long time. She knew everything by that time. The last stanza, what the poet is going to say. Time slipped away. Then came the Olympics, still in your teens, but spurred on by the cheers. Glory at last, as you gained your gold medals. A time to remember the rest of your years. Very beautiful as she has written. The last stanza, the poet says how after training, after working for a long time, after listening to the trainer, a coach, his words sincerely, with sincere efforts, at last she came to the competition. The time slipped away. So in your practice, the time slipped away. So if you do or not, time is going to slip. If you practice or not, if you learn or not, time will not stop for anybody. It will slip away. The same way, the time slipped away. Then came the Olympics. Then came the Olympics. The time went, the Olympic came in the year 1956 at Melbourne, Australia. It came. Still in your teens. By that age, what was her age? She was in teen. Teen means age between 13 to 19. That's why this age boy and girl are called teenagers. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This teen. This age group is known. Age group between the 13 to 19 is called teenage. She was still in her teen. She was only in this age group. By this age group, she was going to compete in the Olympics in the 1956. Still it is, but spurred on by the cheers. Spurred means encouraged to try harder. The people encouraged to try harder to achieve something. She worked hard. She encouraged herself to work hard to get success. By the cheers, some people cheers at her. Glory at last. Glory means Vaibhav. At last she get a glory. Glorious achievement she has made. How did she get this glory? By her sincere efforts. Long efforts. Listening sincerely to the coach. Long practice. Better than other performance. She got glory at last. If you work properly, if you work sincerely, definitely the result will be glory at last. This is the example you have to learn. If you work properly now, if you learn properly, definitely your end will be glory. At the end of your education, you will be in a good position. You learn a lot, you will become a knowledgeable person. That's why here also, after sincere efforts, she got Glory at last. As you gained your gold medals, she gained gold. How many gold medals she has gained? In the 1956 Olympics at Melbourne, she got 3 gold medals. Winning a 1 gold medal is not so easy. So take the history of the Olympics. How many gold medals won by the Indians? Very few. You are more than 120 crores of population. Initially, hockey was going to be number of gold medals. After that, individual, if you take individual, only very few medals are been won by the Indians. Very few. Countables, finger countables. Only thus finger countable numbers are achieved by the Indians. So, but this lady, Cuthbert, has won 3 gold medals in the 1956 Olympics at Melbourne. Is it a glory? Is it not an achievement? Yes. Really, it is an international achievement. When? That was also in her teenage she has made. Once again in 1964 Olympics, she has earned 1 more gold medal. Today she has earned 4 gold medals in her life. Really, she was great. Yeah, a time to remember. Should always remember a time. The rest of yours. The rest of yours. After getting, she will live for a long time. Rest of her life, she will going to remember how great I am, how I won the gold medals, how I was trained, how I was better than the other of my age. Like that, throughout her whole life, until the end of her life, she is going to experience. She will get the remember all those great things because she made such a great achievement in small age. That's right. The rest of her life, she is going to have a sweet memories, a great memories in life. Okay. Have a little poem. It's a very simple poem. Read the poem once, twice, thrice, as many times as you could. Please read the poem. Go through the poem and try to answer the questions. Before that, so what is the message of the poem? Yes, the message of the poem is very simple. Why the poet has written this? Not to this poem, not only to praise the Betty Cuthbert. It is an example. It is an ample proof for us. If you work properly, if you work hard, if you train properly, if you work for a long span, sincerely, definitely we will going to achieve in our life. So whatever the field you chose, any achievement doesn't come easily. You have to work for a long time with sincere efforts, with a good aim, with a good training. Definitely success will follow you. Success will follow only the hard workers, not the lazy fellow. Remember, children. That's why the poet David Batson has given the example of the Cuthbert. Like the Cuthbert, we too should be work sincerely for a long time. Definitely, we will be the achievers one day. Thank you.